Well, hey, Tom.
Yeah?
Listen, we've been tracking your driver behavior over the last 3 weeks, and frankly, you're a horrible driver.
You don't trust me, and you've been tracking me?
No, we trust you. No, we don't.
We often get questions from business owners and fleet managers on how they should introduce GPS tracking to their drivers, because clearly this scenario is not ideal. Although you may be convinced GPS tracking will benefit your business, employees aren't always initially on the same page. In order to ensure a successful project, it's essential to promote driver adoption before using GPS data. So how do you avoid backlash and build a positive perception of GPS tracking with your employees? During this Take 5, we'll address the top 5 questions we've heard from our customers on how they should introduce GPS tracking to employees, and we'll talk about the best way to handle these situations. It's important to listen to the objections your employees have about GPS tracking and answer them with complete transparency. It'll open the door to a conversation that allows you to debunk the myths and alleviate their concerns. The most common concern employees have is that GPS tracking is Big Brother or overly intrusive. Drivers who have worked in the industry or with the company for a long time without the use of GPS tracking may not fully understand it or think it's being used because you don't trust them. You can ease this concern by letting them know it's not about a lack of trust. It's about incorporating tools to create better results for your business. Some fleet professionals are concerned employees will react negatively to the use of GPS tracking in their vehicles, so they install the technology without telling their drivers. It is strongly advised to discuss your plans to use GPS tracking with your drivers before you start using the data to hold them accountable. Using GPS tracking to monitor vehicle locations without employee knowledge can create a negative perception of the technology and often results in backlash. It's important to be upfront and honest about your plans to use the technology from the beginning. One of the best ways to gain acceptance with employees is to discuss the ways GPS tracking benefits them directly. A benefit that they're sure to be on board with is increased earning potential. GPS tracking helps your operation run more efficiently, resulting in increased revenue. By having more funds available, your business can increase salaries, award bonuses, and create incentives for employees. A driver scorecard report ranks vehicles based on speeding, rapid acceleration and deceleration, and idle time. You can use this report to show your employees where they can improve to receive those incentives. Another frequent question is if management should share the business needs for GPS tracking with drivers. If speeding citations are higher than industry standards or fuel costs are at an all-time high, you shouldn't hide that information. Presenting how a GPS tracking system solves these challenges will help your employees understand why the business needs it, and it's likely to increase their acceptance. The last question we'll address is how to present the new rules that include GPS tracking. One of the biggest missed opportunities is introducing GPS tracking to employees and then not following up with an official policy of when and where GPS data will be used. That's why it's a best practice to write a driver policy that includes the use of GPS tracking and have employees sign the policy before it's put into action. When your employees understand what is expected of them, there should be little to no backlash when this information is used for coaching or to hold them responsible for their performance. Introducing GPS tracking to employees is a common concern for many businesses before starting to use a system. Presenting the technology in the right way is crucial to gain employee acceptance right from the start. Contact us to learn more about the best practices when introducing GPS tracking to your employees.
Thank you for watching this episode of Take 5. Watch more video in this series to learn something valuable about telematics and ELD in 5 minutes or less. We look forward to sharing more technology and industry insights with you.